Hello farmers and welcome back to American Falls, finishing up plowing field 47, which is the contract that we took last episode. I think it's going to pay us somewhere around 23 grand, somewhere about there, getting us a little bit closer to buying the TARDIS forest wagon. One of these days I'll say that right. I don't know if I am or not, I have no idea. But anyways, yeah, we're trying to buy ourselves a new forage wagon because we sold our other one. Nothing wrong with it, just a small capacity size, and with our grass field going to be need harvesting in October, we got a lot of grass to carry on over because we got a bigger grass field now, along with the one we already had. So getting a bigger forage wagon definitely going to help us out. Everything will be going over to the BGA to be compacted, covered, and then everything goes to the BGA, and a whole bunch of money will come in. That's the plan. We shall see. Meanwhile, contracts will still be getting done, and we do got work to do on the farm the rest of the year. We got our cornfields that we're waiting for. That will also be in October. So September, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing anything other than I think I'm going to plant canola because the pigs can definitely chew on that, being one of their 4 food groups. And since corn doesn't count as 2 food groups anymore, just 1, yeah, we need to get their health up a little bit. We're going to feed them here in just a moment because they did run out of wheat. And maybe the wheat alone may get their health up to 100, so maybe I don't really need to plant canola, but I think it'd be kind of interesting and fun just to get another different type of crop other than a cereal crop and corn everywhere. Oh, contract is done. Farmers around here are pretty simple to get along with. They're like, yeah, that's good enough. You're good. No sense of wearing and tearing our own equipment on up. Let's go ahead and collect on that. Nice. And any other contracts worth looking at? Harvesting contracts, unless they're over 15, that's when I'll look at it. Plus, if they're over 15, more than likely they're a root crop or whatever. And I think eventually I would like to get ourselves a Mark Thor harvester. I know we use that all the time, but if you're going to do root crops, that's the way I'm going to go. And we will get into root crops at some point. Not a necessity on the farm per se, but the pigs could use some root crop and they'll get their health up as well. And we don't need to go full bore on it. And if I do contracts for root crops on other farmers' fields, well, we'll get paid rather well. Let's go back to the farm here, which is just right there. And we're going to grab the big trailer. I think we'll give the chickens and the pigs some wheat because we got a whole bunch of it. So I do have an idea on a few things that we need to buy. I mentioned last episode, and I think I got it in the episode where I put down, yeah, we need a See and Spot weed sprayer as well. Buying the cow farm, I think will be good because they will fit 400 cows, and more manure and slurry is welcome now because we got the BGA. And plus we'll get the other field in, and if I extend the grass field there, then maybe I can convert this field back over to a regular crop, rather than just doing grass all the time. I mean, I don't mind doing grass because it does bring in the money, but the problem is 3 times a year. I say it often enough. It seems to get to be a lot. All right, let's just fill this up with some wheat all the way. Actually, how much wheat do I got? 135, so that should be more than enough. I just gave the pigs some straw a while ago, or at least at the end of last episode, because I didn't want to forget it. So I logged in and I was like, oh, I got to give them straw. I'm like, nope, you already did that. So they got straw to produce the solid manure. That's more than enough. All right, spin around and then just back on in. I think right now their health is at 93% or so. So hopefully I can get to the trigger. The straw bales might be in the way. Trigger's here somewhere. There we go. Just give it to them until they won't take it anymore. Okay, they're taking more than I thought they would. All right, let's just go on in and have a quick look. All right, so yeah, I wish their feed trough held just a little bit more, but that's fine. And their health is actually at 76%. So hopefully 50% base food, now 25% grain. Hopefully that will take care of them. Now, I probably won't be doing many harvesting contracts here on American Falls moving forward. Did have a couple of issues before, but on the new update of American Falls, apparently Lancey Boy says the contract issue has been resolved and fixed. Didn't really, I mean, we saw it happen on the cornfield. And on that contract for the cornfield, someone did mention the modded corn headers they found yield a lot less. That's why we couldn't complete the contract. Well, I'm not sure that was our problem because we got the amount of corn delivered. It wasn't a delivery amount of corn. It was a matter of, I guess, harvesting enough of the field, but we had it all harvested. So yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about the modded corn headers. I haven't heard that one before. And the only reason why I did that corn harvest is because it was corn, and I wanted the extra corn off the field. All right, let's go dump this on in. So our BGA may give us enough cash to buy the TARDIS in the morning if I want to. I think I don't want to leave myself that short on money. And I may change my mind about planting the canola. If the pigs' health gets up to 100% with just corn and cereal grain, I may hold off onto it just for another year, only because the amount of fields we have, we're expanding, but we still don't have quite enough to have a variety amount of crops around. All right, we'll see what they do here. I'm just going to go back in and double check on contracts. Looking for big numbers, don't see nothing there. I'll fast forward time, see if something pops up. Let's check the store. And, oh, Deutzfahr 7 Series. A roller? Yeah, rollers just don't... Ooh, a lot of stuff just disappeared there. Yeah, rollers just don't... Not my thing, as you know. And at some point we'll get ourselves a house, but we're not quite there financially, but we're edging this a little bit closer every time here. All right, 5 o'clock. Let's have a quick look at contracts. Plowing for 11,000. I'll take that. The landing. Ooh, what was the other one? Sowing for 23. With canola. Do I want to do that? I mean, if I... I'll take it. But I'll do it after maybe we get our work done. Let's sleep until 6 a.m. Double check on contracts. I'm looking now for fertilizing contracts. So right now the Landini will be busy plowing. The Fent will be planting if I want to. And let's see, what do we got here? Sowing for 15. Barley in field number 25. All right, but let's wait. What's in the store? Anything? Must be a rollabout, or is that a that's a cultivator? That's a roller. Okay, roller cultivator. Yeah, nothing in the store that we're looking to buy. All right, let's fast forward time for the sun to come up. Oh yeah, we are in September, so getting up at 6. Yeah, may not be bright until 7:15. There we go. Let's get a little bit more brighter. We got an orange hue for the morning. There we go. All right. Double check on contracts because fast forwarding time. Yeah, I may want to do that one as well. We'll see. The pig's health. What is that looking like at right now? 94%. All right. So we are going to need to get them another crop in. So I think we'll plant canola ourselves. I wonder if the drill has got fertilizer in it, because I want to take the fertilizer out before I do the contracts. But let me get a worker started on a plowing. I just plowed that field. We just plowed that field for a contract and a reset. Weird. What field am I plowing? 46. Where's 46? It's got to be here somewhere. There's 45, 47. 46. All right, gotcha. All right, let's get a worker down there. And actually, I'm going to scooch over. And we're going to repair whatever it is that needs repairing. Don't know if it's a tractor or the plow. Probably both. Repair the plow for $218. And the Landini for $4,000. I'm going to guess that the BGA is out of material as well. Let's go ahead and fuel that on up. How are the sheep doing, by the way, on material and stuff? The sheep are doing fine. Oh, yeah, so I think, I don't know if I mentioned last episode, the 14 liters of milk, I temporarily took out the enhanced animal mod, and I think the goats were giving me milk, and that's why when I got an answer on the enhanced animal mod for American Falls, if it was going to conflict with the animal update that came with on the map as well, and the answer was no, so I reactivated the enhanced animal mod, and I don't think the goats are going to give us milk until after they have offspring, so that's going to take a moment or two. Left a whole bunch of straw down here, but that's alright, I suppose. Alright, let's see if one of the Franks want to get to work this morning or not. Well, they're going to. Just don't know who's actually going to show up to do the job for us. Let's see. 3 headlands, 1 tool, no overlapping. Gotta double check that. I kind of screwed up my course play on Hills of Tuscany the other day. With these odd shaped fields. It takes a while for course play to figure out all these loops here, but once it does... I'm trying to think if I've ever done a plowing job in this field before, but... we will get paid. Francesca's in there. Alright, I do expect good things from her, so let's go ahead and we'll jump into the 1000, and let's see here. I'm going to have to move. Did I repair this last time? I did not. I think that's why I parked it here. Repair the header for 500 and the combine for 5,200. I know I'm trying to save up the money to buy the TARDIS, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I think with the amount of contracts that we're doing, we'll be fine. 60,000, I think, is what we're looking for to get that forge wagon. Yep, turn around. Can't see where I'm going because I'm clipping into the walls there. I need a shed for that header so I can just drive straight on through because I can't back that thing up. We all know that. All right, let's put the combine away. All right, so if the drill has fertilizer in it, we'll go ahead and plant canola. So that's going to help out our pigs to get up to 100%. And it does. Canola. Where's my canola? Canola? There we go. I should double check. I should be able to still plant canola. Yes, we can. Last month of the year that we can plant it. Now, I thought about doing soybeans because soybeans and soybean straw can be fed to the pigs. in the same food category, but soybeans to me don't yield that well. Oh, I still got straw bales in here. Okay, well, all right. Yeah, you can see I'm well prepared for that. Actually, you know what? How about the other field? Has that got straw bales in it? I don't remember. Actually, we can teleport to here. Yes, that answers my question. It does. All right. I thought I was unfolding you. All right, so we'll go get the low boy, and we'll have to pick up the rest of the straw bales off this field. Okay, drop that off. All right, I gotta unload these bales somewhere for now. Actually, what is the price for straw bales? I mean, I'm trying to wait for December to get the max price on it, but let's see, 36. Maybe I should just sell it. I think we'll just sell it. I think right over here across the road would be the best place to go. Bale selling station, 35, 30. Yeah, so they're all the same price pretty much. Trying to wait to get an extra $10 per 1,000 liters on straw bales. Yeah. I just don't have enough room to store it. So let's go sell these straw bales. We do have 296,000 liters of straw right here. I didn't see what the stock market page said I was going to get for them today. If I were to sell all of them, but we're not selling all of them. We're just the ones that are on the trailer and the ones in the field here. It should bring enough money to cover the repair costs that we did this morning. Do I have to unstrap them? All right, not going to get them all at once. But yeah, we're right back up to about 55 grand, which is good. Spin around here. All right, let me bring up the HUD. Okay, so it's not on bales only, but once it gets on bales, and it sees the bales, I should be able to do that. And if I do this, and this, nope, it's not what I want it to do. It's not letting me to auto-load the bales for some reason. Every now and then I have issues with the universal autoloader when it comes to bales. I picked them up before just by driving around, but it's not giving me the option to set up the autoload. That's fine. I don't have that many to pick up anyways. See, I got it on bale, and it's not letting me do the Control-Shift-R for autoloading. That's okay. We got them all. And I'm going to drive this on back to the farm. I'm not going to sell these. I got to go down to the oat field and get those off at some point. But we got to get this canola in. And then once I get that all taken care of, we'll bring the drill back to the farm. We'll empty out. We'll have to empty out the seed and the fertilizer, then reload the seed back in. Yes, pigs. Keep on making that manure so I can bring over to the BGA. I kind of like the way that manure pile actually piles up. There's two separate piles when it gets in there, enough in there. And I don't bother bringing any over until the second pile appears. Because that's almost a full trailer once the second pile appears. I don't think this field needed anything other than lime. Yeah, lime. Maybe this month will be a good month to get the lime in, but we'll see how the money situation goes after some contracts are collected, which I'll probably all do in between episodes. But I need to lease the Bredal spreader because I want to go ahead and do all the fields. I kind of want to do it after we do the corn harvest, though, so I can get those done also. So that's a job for next month, October, after we harvest the corn. How is the weather looking for next month? I mean, I only play one day a month, so the rains shouldn't last for too long. It does show rain, but then again, it shows rain in October, November. Yeah, so I think overall we'll be okay, but we'll have to check more so when we get there. I think I can only see the current month that we're in. Need a lot of fertilizer in this field. And very little seed, apparently. So I'm thinking the field down at the southern part where we're gonna plow in the runoffs. I'll probably put wheat in that field. And the rest of the fields will be corn again. I left straw everywhere in this field, apparently. You can see Francesca's doing a wonderful job on the plowing contract. At least I got to use my drill a little bit more. But I probably should have bought the planter before I bought this. But in the long run, I would have both anyways. And the contracts we're doing today, they're going to pay rather well. I probably should take the other planting contract also. If I'm going to do one, might as well do others. So again, this canola is for the pigs. And I probably should start looking at the pigs to see if I should be selling any today. I think it's been long enough. We want to start selling the mature males and make room for all but one. Just one male. And the rest need to be all females so they can reproduce. So we can, you know, have more offspring, which means more money. And we will take care of all the weeds next season because we can't plant the corn till then. And if I'm going to lease a See and Spot sprayer, may as well wait until springtime. Unless I'm putting corn in all the fields that are not going to have weeds in it, but I will have one field of corn that will have weeds in it. I can't quite get this whole pass on one more. A little bit of a row of shame there, but it's one of the first fields I bought, and I really haven't found a way to get the whole field done without getting a row of shame somewhere at some point. Canola takes a long time to grow. I'm planting it in September. I could actually have planted it in August, and then we don't harvest it until almost June or July, almost a full season. But canola does yield better than soybean. My other options for that food category, which is this one here, soybeans, canola, sunflower, but I don't have a sunflower header. Pig food. I might, further on down the road, eventually maybe get a pig food machine or maker. And I know there's a lot of mods out there for that, so it's a matter of just using the right mod for the crops I want to use. Or I could just keep on doing it the way we've been doing it. The easy part about using pig food is when you feed them pig food, it's going to evenly distribute the pig food in each category for the pigs. All right, one side of the field somewhat done. And this probably should take me like another 15 minutes, but not if you speed up time.
Never said goodbye, think I broke your trust, should've known this all along. Don't wanna be the one that you're trying to avoid. I'm feeling so confused, why did I act so annoyed? 'Cause I don't wanna be strangers, baby. The next time when we meet, and oh, it dawned on me, yeah, yes it did. Not letting you go, 'cause what we had was gold, and you gotta know I was standing on the border. The walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up and proud, but I'm waking up now. Want you to know that I need you. Waking up now. You gotta know that I need you. Waking up now. I'm a little messed up, but it's time for me to be dropping down my
I was thinking for a little while that I was going to go back to the farm and top off with maybe some fertilizer, but we should get the whole field done. And I think if I were to seed the field, just going from left to right or right to left, whatever, starting from this end, I really wouldn't have a row of shame now, would I? No, I wouldn't, but I'll probably forget by the time I replant this field next year or the year after, depending what crop it might be. Now, actually, I can, when I go back to the farm, I got to get more seed to do the contract, of course. I don't want to fertilize the field, but since I'm not going to be doing the contract work, I'm going to hire someone, one of the Franks, to do it. I can tell Course Play not to put down fertilizer, so if we get fertilizer in the drill, it's not that big of a deal. I just got to make sure that setting is turned off to not put in fertilizer. But we have a field of canola, so we'll be harvesting this in about 11 months. Or maybe more like 10. I think it might be July for harvesting here. While this is folding up, I can double check. Let's go to the calendar. Canola in July. So you can actually almost harvest canola in a field and replant in the same exact month. I do like having that field right there, right across from the pig farm. All right, what I want to do, just for future reference, I want to see if I can figure out which side is which. I think the fertilizer goes in the front of the drill, and the seed goes in the rear. Okay, so the rear is fertilizer, I guess. Let me get out of the trigger and go back in. So maybe the front, I'm going to try next time if I can remember, front seed, rear fertilizer. I'm sure I'm going to forget that as well. What am I planting in that field? I took the contract. I probably should have really looked closely at what I was planting. Canola. Okay. So we should be all set. And 47 is the one I just plowed at the beginning of the episode. But when we looked at the map, the field says it needs plowing again. Try to stay off this farmer's field. Trying to figure out in the future if I want to buy this field or not. I'm not sure if the yield is really that great off it. But the next plot of land we're going to buy, I think it's going to be the cow farm. Alright, so while this is unfolding here, let's see, I got to go into course blade. I'm not really sure where the setting is for this. It's been a while since I've been in here. Let's see, seeder settings. Sowing machine uses fertilizer. Deactivate. And save just in case. Alright, and then we're going to come in here and do create job. Course play. One tool. You know what? Do 3 headlands. No overlap. Not my fields. We just need to get a certain amount done anyways. Alright, so the fertilizer should not be used, so we'll just keep an eye on it for a second. I mean, we can see the seed going down. And the fertilizer is staying put. Perfect. This contract, again, will pay us how much? $23,500 for just planting with seed. And there is... Oh, the other one disappeared. That happens. Alright, so we are going to jump over. And we are going to finish up this right here. Thank you, Francesca, because I do want to collect on that. I don't think it's going to be enough for us to buy the TARDIS. Because we need that for next month. But by the time that we do the seeding contract in 47, along with this, we'll be fine. And along with any other contracts that come up the rest of the month. And don't look, because I'm going to do not a great job. As we know, we don't need to get every little spot done here. But October is going to be busy. We got the corn harvest to get started. The grass field is probably what I want to start with. Actually, when we get this done and go back to the farm, we'll have a look at our new grass field. It's going to say ready for harvest, but that's the first harvest stage for grass. I'm going to wait until the second harvest stage. Oh yeah, and I do need to jump over to the sheep pen because maybe I need to start looking into possibly making some hay. I don't know if the sheep and goats have enough. And at some point, though, we will have cows, and that should be next year. And we're just going to give them hay also. And we'll probably store the hay bales in their shed. And I am thinking at some point we will have a truck here as well. But as we have seen, the Fendt and the dolly system that we're using works just fine. But trucks are not that expensive in the scheme of things. Hey, the contract is complete. So let's go ahead and collect on that one, shall we? I think I asked a few episodes ago if it was still a thing where contracts will disappear if you haven't collected and you save the game and reload. Apparently, someone did say that that still happens once in a while, so be aware. Field number 22, where is that? Is that down here somewhere? No, I thought it was this one here, but that's 21. 22, way in the other corner. An oddly shaped field. It is $6,000, but we are, we are at, well, we'll just say 60,000. Well, we'll wait until next episode to buy the TARDIS. But yeah, that seeding contract in Field 47, that's more than enough to pay for that. And we'll have extra left over, which I will start saving up to lease the Breedle spreader so we can throw lime everywhere. And we're going to do all the fields just to be sure. Let's just skip right across the road here without looking. No cars coming. Now we're good. We are good. All right, so a couple things I want to check on here. After I put the Landini away. Yeah, so this grass field should say ready for harvest on it, but we got one more stage to go. Yeah, so this needs lime as well. Let's jump over to the sheep pen just for a moment. I want to see what our stack of hay looks like. Yeah, we are getting kind of low on that. Oh yeah, and the other thing I did want to check, this came to me, is manure pit. So I suppose since there's no barn for the sheep, that's why, because it says the manure heap needs to be placed next to a barn. And since we just got sheds here, I wonder if he added a manure heap for the sheep pen. Alright, so that's where we feed them. Just looking for a trigger for... I believe this is for loading up milk. But what we can do, because I do have straw bales over here. Oh, I was like, what the heck's going on here? Looks like the trigger for the wool has been... Originally, I think it was here. Now it's over here. I was like, that's kind of weird the way that's spawning. Let's grab a straw bale. We'll put it in. I don't see a spot for the manure to spawn. But we got straw bales here. We'll just put one in and see what happens. Is that where I got to put it? Well, you took straw before. And maybe now it's not a thing here. Wait a minute. Let me check the pen. Has it been removed completely? Yes, there's no more straw for here. So that's been removed completely. Alright, probably should look there first. Alright. So with that being said, the last thing we're going to do is jump back over to the pig pen. And I want to look at the pigs that we do have and see the males only. Adult males here. So there's one for 683, but that's a female. So let's see, female. There's a male for 621. How many of those do we got? Nope. 24 for 14,428. That's pretty darn good. Transportation fee, that's fine. Let's go ahead and sell those. Make sure they're male. Yep. I mean, technically, I don't think we need any males in the pen. We're going to get reproduction anyways. Some more males here, but those are 333. 780. That might be the original one, because it's only one of them. 780. All right, we'll sell him. Let's see. Do I want to keep... I think we'll wait for the price to go on up a little bit. So I'm guessing $800 is what we're going to start looking for on the male pigs before we sell them. Do I want to sell all these? No, we'll wait. We'll wait. Now we're up to 74,000, so we do have enough money, and we'll take care of that next time. Which we'll spend on the TARDIS. Yep, we got a good amount of straw here. How much slurry do we have here? Where's the indicator? There we go. Slurry, 28,000, so we got some space there. And it doesn't show us the manure. Yeah, this is a symbol I would need over the sheep pen to show me where the manure goes. Or would be. We're piling up. We'll bring that over another month. But things are looking pretty good here. We're going to complete that contract at field number 47. And I think that's going to be it for now. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing anything like this. Potatoes, no. 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 So right now, that's where it's going to be. So we should be almost up to 100 grand. That is looking pretty darn good. But that's where we're going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you again right here in American Falls. But until then, have a good one.